The initial 3 steps following a birth injury. In today's video talk, I'm going to discuss the 3 initial steps following a birth injury. Now, in this context, we're talking about a family having some preliminary questions about the birth injury investigation process, usually following an HIE injury. While helping families, I have come to discover that for some parents, taking the step to reach out for help can be a hard one. After listening, you should have a good outline of what to expect early on in the process. So, step number 1, what's your story? In the initial 3 steps following a birth injury, the first thing we want to do is to get your story. We need to have a good understanding of the issues from your point of view. We will ask you questions which will help fill in the pieces of the puzzle surrounding your baby's injury. The questions will center around what your pregnancy was like to questions about what was happening during labor and delivery. To get a better understanding of these issues, download our free birth injury investigation checklist located in any blog article on our website. Step 2, review of the medical records. The second step in the process will be to review the medical records. If you by chance already have your records, then we will have you to email or mail us a copy. For families who do not have the records, we will send you a medical records authorization so the records can be sent to us for review. As a side, if you are looking to request the medical records on your own, be sure to request mom and baby's records as both sets are needed. In addition, you want to make sure that the readings from the electronic fetal heart monitor are included in the records. The requests for these records will more than likely have to be in writing, and you will want to make the request for a CD, disc, or other type of electronic means for cost-saving purposes. Finally, step 3, the medical records review. The last step in the initial 3 steps following a birth injury is to have the medical records reviewed by the appropriate medical experts. Although we as birth injury attorneys will also initially review the records, if we see possible medical legal issues, we will have to see if the issues presented depart from the standard of care causing the injury. State law is specific on this issue of medical experts. If experts conclude that there was no departure from the standard of care causing the injury, the case will not move forward. If you would like to speak with me further about this process, or maybe your baby's HIE or CP or other birth trauma related injury, there's a telephone number down below on the screen. Go ahead and pick up the phone and call us. We talk with families all the time about these types of issues. One more thing before I go. Please remember that I practice law here in the state of Maryland. And if you are not in Maryland and you reach out and contact us, understand that if this is something that we can assist you with, we have to use local counsel or an attorney in your state, which we will help with, to be able to move forward with the case. That's going to be it for today's video talk. Again, I'm Marcus Boston, and I'm one of the childbirth injury and medical malpractice attorneys practicing law here in the state of Maryland at Boston Law Group LLC, and we will talk with you next time.